Jeff and I have been talking this morning about cravings, food cravings, phones going crazy. I think, Jeff, the buttermilk pie at Mark's Feed Store was in there. Of course, homemade pie kitchen is in there a lot. And the food expert is here, so it's appropriate. Megan Malone with Megabites Louisville.com.
I've got cravings like 24/7, I think.
What's your number one craving? Do you have one, Megan?
Oh, yeah, chicken and waffles. I love chicken and waffles. Soul food. I got to get soul food.
That is very soulful there.
Good.
Yeah. Little savory, little sweet. Can't get away from it.
All right, we are getting ready to spring forward this weekend.
Yes.
And we've got some good news about downtown restaurants this spring.
I'm telling you, over the last 2 years, downtown has experienced such a restaurant renaissance. I mean, places are opening up that are upscale. I mean, these are really neat places. And there's a couple places opening downtown actually at the end of April that I wanted to talk to you guys about today.
Lay it on us.
All right. So the first one is called St. Charles Exchange. What's really neat about this restaurant that's being opened up, it's actually about a block away from Proof on Main. It's on 7th and Main. And what they did is they found a building that hasn't been hit by tornadoes or fires or flood. It's great structurally. And it used to be called the St. Charles Hotel. It was built in 1832.
I think I know what you're talking about. That's beautiful architecture.
Oh, it's a big space, and it's kind of amazing that it's lasted this long. So what these restaurateurs are doing, they're coming in, they're reinventing the entire area and turning it into a restaurant, but they're playing off of that early 1900s hotel glamorous feel, the golden age of service, and they're going to open up a restaurant in the lobby that makes you feel like you're in a hotel, but you're not. It's a restaurant.
Very cool.
St. Charles Exchange. I have to remember.
Exchange.
All right.
And when it opens, I'll let you know about the food. I saw some pictures already the chef sent over, and it looks amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're not alone. There's others.
Oh, yeah, there absolutely is. One that's opening up more in the New Lou side. So this is on East Market. It's called La Coop, which is a French word for the chicken coop because it's really tiny. And, 1,500 square feet is not a big space to open up a restaurant. And they're kind of giving a little wink to how small it is that they're doing.
That's okay.
There.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, well, it used to formerly be the 732 Social and the Green Building, if you're aware of that. And what they're going to what they're going to do is they're going to give French style cuisine, which is completely different in our area. We don't have any great French restaurants. And they're going to cook all of their food sous vide, which basically means they're putting it in a plastic bag, dipping it in water, cooking it for about 8 hours. It sounds kind of like a little archaic, but it's actually very upscale for French food. It's not a classic French technique, so we should expect some really good plates there.
All right.
Yeah. Finally, if you guys have never dipped your toes in the downtown dining scene, if you maybe some of your listeners don't come downtown, it's just not familiar to them, the perfect event is coming up on March 30th. It's called Progressive Dining.
Doing a little progressive dining downtown.
And that's not just like wearing a nose ring and your skinny jeans and going out to dinner. Progressive dining is when you go to different restaurants, you have different courses as you go.
You just hop around.
So you have your first course one place, your second course, all the way to the dessert course. And the restaurants that are participating in this right now are Mott's, the awesome Italian place. You've
Love
been
that
there.
place.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's awesome. Against the Grain Brewery, which is kind of like a smokehouse meets a brewery.
Right.
And finally Rye on Market, which is like American cuisine. So you can try all three all at once and kind of get your feet wet in downtown area.
Megabyteslouisville.com.
I like it. I've done the progressive thing with the Bambi Walk, but this is different. This is food.
Yeah, you got to get on it really fast.
Different
too.
beers.
There's only 100 tickets available, and they just opened it up, and I have all the information on your morning show page.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Megan. Megan Malone, Megabyteslouisville.com.
Well, Megabites Louisville, you've come a long way. You've even got a sponsor now.
I know. Look at that. I'm all fancy.
All right.
Look at you. Win a $5,000 at-home derby party for 40 people by visiting KentuckyDerbyParty.com. KentuckyDerbyParty.com. Your ultimate derby planning website.
Woo! Party!
You've arrived.
I did it.
7:53 with